to stop color there. Pause. So I think you can see me clearly. You can hear me. Okay, good. So today I thought of oh, මම මේ sudden decision, right? Sudden decision එකක් ඒකයි මේ කට්ටිය දන්නෙත් නැත්te එකපාරට මං 9 හරියටම මෙන්න මේ වෙලාවට 9:02, right? At this time තමයි මම link එක දැම්මේ 9:15 වලට class එකක් කියන්නේ just a special session because I thought like I have time. Why shouldn't I do a special session about bear, right? So that's why I started. I mean, I sent the link, and this is someone else's Zoom link. So that's why it says Janaka sir, right? Because sir is using our Zoom link. There's a lot we have to do when we are doing classes at the same time. There's a long process, right? Sometimes that's that. මම හොඳට පේනවා ඔයාලට. So yeah, today let's talk about the bear. So you know the bear, the drama was written by the Russian playwright. හොඳට මතක තියාගන්න වරද්දන්න එපා. Right? Playwright. It's not playwriter. Playwriter කියලා එකක් නෑ. Playwright. A person who writes or composes a drama. Playwright. Right? Not playwriter. Right? So, so you have to keep that in mind and be mindful about the spellings. Right? The, so Anton Chekhov, he's a Russian playwright and playwright. Russian playwright, and you know, like, have you read his other works? Okay, Anit works, they are also the same like that. He normally talks about the society, the social status which prevailed in his era. එයාගේ era එකේ, එයාගේ time එකේ social status එක තිබුණ social classes, the class difference, the land owning society, the attitudes, their attitudes and everything. So he talks about those things, right? තේරුණාද? So this drama, The Bear, is also, it showcases the Russian society prevailed back then when Anton Chekhov was alive. The status, the social status of his society is depicted through this drama, right? So who are the main characters in the drama? You can, I mean, Pute, I don't think that you can talk, but I think you can respond. Message කරන්න පුළුවන්. Yeah. We have Dulina, Amana, Harunia, and Muaz. Muaz, I know, I really, I mean, I wish you all the best for your exam, right? So yeah, tell me. පුතාලා කතා කරන්න බලන්න. මයික් on කරලා චුට්ටක් මොනවා හරි කියන්න බලන්න. Normally you guys don't talk, I know, right? So for those who are participating for my classes, this is not for Muaz, okay? Muaz, you are okay. This is not for Muaz because you are now expired, right? So I'm talking about the grade 10s, 9s, and 11s. This is not students who are sitting for all levels. This May, right? I'm not talking about them. So I have these 3 tutorials for you. I will post these 3, and everything you have to do it by yourself, right? But there's nothing inside these tutorials. You have to do it by yourself, right? Here, see, I'll show you. See, empty. No, I have given the titles and everything. So this is the question book for this term. See, so I have, I mean, like, I gracefully type these things, and I really love these lines, the way how they look. See, oh, Janaka, see, right? So I have given a lot of questions I'll tell you. The guilty consciousness of the mind of the speaker is depicted through the expressions of the speaker in the poem Farewell to Barn and Secondary. Elucidate your answer, right? So, no, I'm just talking. Let's see whether you have a question from the bear, right? Let's see. Uh, let's see. I, 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 I remember that I put a question from the bear, but yeah. The sudden dramatic changes in the two main characters create humor in the drama. Do you agree? So, do you think that the sudden dramatic changes in this drama create humor? Yes, what about Moas? Do you think? I mean, let me explain you the storyline. Okay, first you know that this drama, the bear is about. It rotates around three main characters. I mean, there are only two main characters, but there's another character, the Popova, Smirnov, and Luka. Popova means she is a land-owning widow. So it shows the Russian culture. Okay, so those days, the landowners, so they had the highest status in the society, right? They were rich. They were regarded as the high class. And this Smirnov, he's an ex-army officer, right? He's an ex-army officer, and he is also a landowner, right? Now he has come to collect some money that Popova's husband has died in debt to. Okay, so Popova's husband Nikolai Mihailovich, you know that sound. And Chekhov, when we write Chekhov, it ends with V. Smirnov also, it ends with V, but we pronounce the word as fur sound. The V shows fur sound, okay? So that's how Russians pronounce their names. Uh, so anyway, so Smirnov is as an ex-army officer. He used to work in as a lieutenant in artillery. Yeah, right. And Luca is the old footman. Footman, you know who's a footman? Like a servant, right? So, yeah, so you can answer my questions. Amana, yeah, he has to leave. Pray for us. Yes, I'm praying for you, Amana. I will, of course. Right? So I know that you can write. I mean, I told you, if you have the mind, if you have the right mind, you can write a perfect answer. If you have a good vocabulary, you can write a perfect answer. Don't think too much about grammar, but try to make less grammar errors. Okay? But your idea, when you are addressing to a question, the idea should be exact to the point. Point එකටම හරියටම ලියන්න ඕනේ, then nobody can deduct marks, right? වැඩි වල්වට අරන් ඕනේ නෑ. And anyway, you have to have a good introduction. I told you, first impression matters. But I mean, wait, I'm admitting everyone, right? So this is, I told you, I'm reminding again, this is someone else's Zoom link. So they have created it with a waiting room. So I have to accept everyone, right? Admit everyone when they are logged into the waiting room, right? Okay. So today I thought of talking with you about the drama bear. So if you have any questions, you can ask, right? මේ චූටයාත් join වෙලා ඉන්නේ මම දන්නවා මේ සැරේ ලියන අයත් එක්ක චූටයාත් join වෙලා ඉන්නවා the grade 9 ones 10 ones also, but that's okay. You'll get a good experience about what literature is, right? So you know, in this drama there are three characters, right? And this drama is a farce, Pute. Farce means a drama where it contains humor and comedy. So this belongs to the category comedy, right? And this drama is a farce. So there's funny scenes. There are a lot of funny scenes here, right? That these scenes make you laugh. But I mean, like, yeah, of course, even if make you laugh, it tries to give you a good message. And it shows how quickly human minds can change, right? මනුස්සයගේ හිත කොච්චර ඉක්මනට වෙනස් වෙනවද කියන එක පෙන්නනවා මේකේ. එදා හිටපු කෙනා නෙමෙයි අද ඉන්නේ. Yeah, that happens, right? How quickly human mind can change. Yes, here the scene is the man comes, Smirnov comes with like he's trying to go beef. Fight කරන්න තමයි එන්නේ. ගහගන්න ලෑස්තිලා එන්නේ. And he's asking for the money, he's demanding his money. I need my money. If not, I'm not leaving. Right? Yeah. Then after that, they start fighting. They start arguing. They talk. They exchange mean comments. Right? The Popova, she's talking bad about men, and Smirnov, of course, he's like discriminating women. Right? He says that they are poetic creatures, they are weak and everything. Right? But finally, what happens is they are trying to shoot each other. A duel, right? You know the duels. In those days, in social class එකක තියෙනවා මේ tradition එකක්, you know that, right? So what do you mean by a duel, පුතේ? Tell me. What do you mean by duel? Yes, Muaz? What is a duel? I'm not talking about the duet, it's a duel. Duel means dwanda satana. Two people are fighting, fighting for something that they can't win, right? So maybe that's because of a girl or a lady, right? They both are fighting. They maybe with swords or else with guns, right? So the first one who shoots or else the first one who kills the other person wins, and he gets the girl. Or else maybe in order to conquer countries, lands allaganda, they can fight. King Elar and King Dutugemunu, they finally, right, resort to a duel, right? So they both felt that we are fighting, that's useless, right? A lot of people are dying, a lot of innocent soldiers, animals, horses, they are dying. So there's no point of killing these people, so let's fight. So I have a problem with you, Dutugemunu. මටවත් එක්ක ප්‍රශ්නයක් තියෙන Dutugemunu. And Elara said, now Elara is saying that, Dutugemunu, here, listen, I have a problem with you, not with your men. Dutugemunu also saying, yeah, same here. I have a problem with you, not with your men, not with your animals or elephants, nobody, but with you. So let's fight. Let's sort this out. So they both started fighting, and King Elara unfortunately died. But King Dutugemunu, the man he was, so with respect to his arch enemy or nemesis. Nemesis කියලා කියන්නේත්, you know, who is a nemesis, පුතේ? Nemesis means enemy, right? Hatura, you know, right? So arch enemy means parama hatura. So King Dutugemunu built a shrine. So people should pay respect, pay their bows to the tomb of King Elar, right? So that's history. Anyway, that's how our ancient kings did. But just imagine today, Putin and Zelensky, they are fighting. They are not fighting. They both are like, okay, we have to be safe. We are not going to fight. Our soldiers can fight. They can sort this out. What about in Sri Lanka? Same thing happened. Prabhakaran was there hiding in safest places, and the president and the higher military hierarchy, they were hiding in safest places. Nobody can attack. Unfortunately, the soldiers, they had to fight. They had to go up front in the war, right? The people, they had to kill each other. The innocent Tamil boys, girls, they also had to kill each other because of this power greedy adults, right? So that is also the same theme in Eagle also, right? Eagle එකත් බලන්න තියෙන්නේ. Eagle, it shows the eagle, he is watching from his mountain walls, and when the chance comes, he is attacking. So it says the wrinkled sea beneath him crawls, right? It says that. So wrinkled sea beneath him crawl means, you know that sea is, when we talk about sea is majestic. We talk about sea in a positive way, but wrinkled, රැලි වැටිලා කියන්නේ කවදාවත්. මුහුදක්. So here in that eagle poem, Tennyson tries to show the negative aspect of sea. I mean, wrinkled sea beneath the eagle crows. The wrinkled sea means us, the weaker ones, right? So that is how he states it. The eagle is the powerful politician, right? So now he is very powerful. He is looking at you. We are just crawling beneath him. Unfortunately, when the chance comes, he attacks. So today I got the chance. I was very lucky to watch the movie Ape Principle. Hands of those who have watched Ape Principle? Balwad. Monkey and Mage Principle. Me. Ape Principle movie. I'm talking about the movie. Did you watch it? No. So they are also as a politician. He's like always. He is this good person. If he represents himself everywhere. For every funeral he goes, akka nangi මෙන්න මේ සල්ලි ටික තියාගන්න, and he's like මතක තියාගන්න ලෝකෙ පෙරළුණත් අපි අපේ ගමන යන්න ඕන. He's like that. He's motivating others. Okay, ලෝකෙ පෙරළුණත් අපි අපේ ගමන යන්න ඕන. But anyway, he is that mantri for that area, right? The parliament member. And in that village, there are drug dealers, right? The children of the school, they are addicted to drugs and everything. They kill themselves, they try to suicide, right? So anyway, there's this particular invisible person whose name is Vasu, right? So everybody knows that this Vasu guy is the one who deals drugs, who brings drugs to the village and everything. But nobody has seen this Vasu. Okay, so finally the principal, she I mean, like, she's very smart. Okay, so she found out that this Vasu guy, this invisible bad character Vasu guy, is none other than this Loki Perulunat Api Apegamana Yandone guy, right? So the so-called good-faced um, minister, right? So he got arrested, and he has done everything, the bad things, right? So he was wearing a mask. So the double-faced nature of people, you just think, Pute, right? Literature is everything. So when we talk about the double-faced nature of people, which comes to my mind is Once Upon a Time. The poem Once Upon a Time. Once upon a time, son, we used to smile with our heart, not with our teeth. So there also the guy, the Vasu guy, I mean the parliament member, he smiles very heartiously. But we can't judge a book by its cover, right? So that's what it says. So anyway, back to Bear. So this is a discussion I told you. This is not a lesson actually. I wanted to talk with you. Let's see. Nobody has questions. Very good. Dilmi, you don't have any questions. Dilmi, I'll send you. I'll pause you these things. See, I put a lot of work to these tutorials, right? There's another one I'll show you. See, the minutes and the words are also there, right? So you can write answers. You can make your time perfect, right? Okay, so the bear, I told you the storyline of the bear. So what are the themes? According to you, why do you think that Anton Chekhov has come up with the title The Bear? Bear? Why? Why he has he put the title as Bear? Why? Why do you think that he has used the title Bear for the drama? He could have used something else. The Deb, the Kiss, or something else. Like the bear, the animal I'm talking here, we can't just trust a bear, okay? Even the circus bears, the well-tamed, trained circus bears, sometimes they attack. They attack their trainers. I mean, they are huge, they are vulgar, they are wild. But anyway, when they are tamed, elephants. Normally, elephants, when they are tamed, they don't attack. Yeah, there are several attacks has been reported, but after all, even people attack people, right? People kill people. So yeah, but bears, of course, there are, plenty of attacks. I'm talking. Even in a circus, the tamed and trained bears, they attack during the shows. So the bear is hard to predict. So that's why I think Anton Chekhov has come up with this title, The Bear. Hari? Bear Kiradin. Here in this drama also, it's hard to predict the future. What's really happening? What is about to happen? We can't just predict, right? I mean, in the beginning, Papa was crying and weeping. She was like telling, I don't meet anybody. I'm like that. I must continue mourning till my death. And after all, the funniest part is that she is mourning. I mean, like, she's mourning for a husband who's been unfaithful to her. He has cheated on her. He has been rude to her. He has left her for weeks alone. And after his death, he she found a lot of love letters, a drawer full of love letters. Just imagine, මට එහෙම දෙයක් වුණා නම් I would have killed the dead body. Dead body එකත් මරලා දානවා. And we don't find any reason for the death of this man, right? Even in this drama, nobody is telling how he died. But anyway, he's already dead. Do you have any idea how he died? Yeah.
Maybe she
What
has
if
killed
Popo
him.
has killed him? No. Hemana hitannat epa don't think like that, right? I'm just kidding. So maybe he's old, or else maybe he got a heart attack or something. Maybe he fell from his horse. Normally, the high class Russian people, they have a lot of horse ride accidents, right? Horse ride accidents. Of course, because when they're riding horses, they ride for a long way. So then sometimes the horse get tired and the person get tired. They both become vulnerable, and they are prone to accidents, right? So yeah. So maybe the husband has died because of an accident. So anyway, in the beginning, Popoa is. I mean, that's what we should know. It's hard to predict the human mind. This moment you are just smiling and laughing, and the next moment you'll be crying, or else you'll be like really angry, pissed off. She was crying and weeping for her husband, who has been dead for 7 months now, right? But then this man comes. She was like very rude, and she was very scared. She says that don't shout here. I'm really scared of your voice. I'm not used to your voice, rough voice. But towards the end, she's even trying to shoot him. The irony is she doesn't even know how to hold a gun properly, and she's asking the person who she is going to kill, can you just show me how to shoot you? Right? So it is like asking the victim, can you just show me how to kill you? I don't know actually. Right? That is how you ask. That is the comedy in this drama. That's funny, right? Dramas, we say if it's a comedy, drama, you know, a drama is a comedy when you have a happy ending to the drama and also funny incidents. When you have funny moments, like funny things in the drama, very hilarious things, we call it a farce. Here also this a farce, right? This, of course, this drama is a comedy. Like in a comedy, I mean, there can be sad things too sometimes. Okay, like just somebody is crying, like that, right? So comedy is always not funny things. It is maybe someone is winning. So if somebody is winning, that is also comedy, right? So a story with a happy ending, and always a story with a victory, it is a comedy. A tragedy, a tragedy, a tragedy means a story with what then? A story with sorrow or defeat. So if somebody is losing, so that is also a tragedy, right? You know what? So when I was very small, I watched a movie. So there was a series. I mean, yeah, a series. So this on back series, on back, yeah. So in one of the movies, there's this the main character, the protagonist. the main character of a drama or a story or a movie or anything, the main character. How do we say? මොකද්ද කියන්න පුතේ? What's the word we use for the main character? කියන්න බලන්න, what's the word we use for the main character? Hurry up, tell me. ළමයි. Yes, text me, text me.
Protagonist.
Muaz, Dulina, Hajra, Harunia.
Protagonist.
Yes, very good. Protagonist. The main character of a drama or a play or a movie is called a protagonist. Right? So the main character. Okay, and yes, tell. Ah, yeah. Now okay, right? Yeah, okay. So the protagonist in the movie I'm talking about here, right? So that guy, he was a boxer, and in every match he fails. Okay, in every match he fails, and then he practices very hard. He tries his best and everything. You know, the motivational music, the beats and everything, the upbeats and the drum rolls and everything. So finally, the final match comes with a giant guy, and so I mean, like normally we hope for the victory of the protagonist, right? Here in that drama, I'm not the drama, the movie, to our shock, the guy fails for the last time also. For that final time, the final match, he fails. He got a good shot on his head and his face. He was like down, right? So that's, I don't know, that's a tragedy anyway, right? So not every drama or the movie ends with a happy ending. So if the movie ends with a sad ending or defeat of the protagonist, that's a tragedy. Some dramas are there, they have sad, they are sad in the beginning, or else happy in the beginning and sad towards the end, and sad in the beginning and happy towards the end. So these they are called tragic comedy. Tragedy and comedy both. Tragic comedy. So for A levels we had to do the drama The Seagull by Anton Chekhov. So Seagull is also a tragic comedy. There's a love triangle and everything. The guy dies towards the end. One of the main characters, he commits suicide. Yeah, I remember. Yeah, can't remember now. I'm old. That means I'm old. Okay. You know, this is a new mic. I have to find a way to hold this like this because my ears are hurting. Right? The mic is heavy, maybe. I don't know. My ears are fragile. I think that you can see my ears are red. It is red, right? Redder than my face, right? My face is different color. My ears are another color, right? So it hurts. It hurts really, really bad, right? So in the drama, the bear. So what do you think the main theme? How fast a human mind can change. The changes, the emotional changes in human mind. And also, you know, Pute, the title bear suggests Smirnov's bad attitude. He is an ill mannered person, both from the outside appearance as well as inside, right? He criticizes and discriminates women. He doesn't know how to talk in front of women, and he uses rude words. And finally, he kneels down a woman and begs for her love. That is sarcastic, right? It shows how I mean, there are a lot of themes. Unfaithfulness, unfaithfulness, right? There are a lot of things. And then what else? How hard, how quick human mind can change. how quick human mind can change, right? And also human emotions, emotional unbalance of human lives. And Luca is religious, right? You know, there are a lot of things. Popo shows stubbornness. She is stubborn. Characters will symbolize karna deval. I'm talking, right? She's very stubborn. She's very forward. She talks directly. She's very forward and stubborn for a woman, right? The Smirnov, on the other hand, he sees women as weaker creatures than poetic creatures. Creatures? He objectifies women. He thinks he treats women as objects. So that is how he objectifies women, right? His attitude towards women is very negative, right? He sees women as objects. So that's really bad. Now, and Popova, she's very stubborn, she's brave, and she's very forward. She is brave than her footman Luca, right? A footman is a person who always should take care of his mistress, right? But he there, Luca faints and he just holds his chest. Little fathers, help me, and like that he's saying. When the couple jump into a fight, they both are fighting. So he's like fainting. He should have acted as a man, right? So Luca shows the feminine nature of men. Feminine nature. Ganu nature pennana. Luca pennana Ganu nature piriminge. Smirnov, in the sense, of course, he is this real man and he objectifies women. He thinks that women are like objects and he thinks they are romantic creatures, right? He has a very negative and bad attitude towards women. And even Popova, she discriminates men, right? She says all the men are unfaithful, right? When you think that you can do everything, even we can do it. So, and then finally, Smirnov decides, okay, the equality should be there, then they can, well, let's fight. And Popova agrees. That means she needs that equality. Gender inequality. One of the main themes in the drama is gender inequality, gender discrimination, right? This affects for both the genders here, right? Popova, in the sense, she discriminates men, and Smirnov, he discriminates women, right? So both the genders, they are discriminating each other. So that means it shows the gender discrimination in the drama, right? I'm really thirsty now. Wait. Do you have any questions? You can ask questions, right? You can share your ideas. I mean, right? Tomorrow morning also you are having classes, right? You can join. I mean, other. Then see, right? We have Dulina. Dulina, we should do the drama, right? Last week we watched the drama. Then I will explain the drama today. Today, not today, tomorrow. Yes, what do you think of the drama? So this drama is, you can write, the drama is based on what? Social background in the Russia. The social background in Russia. The drama is based on, this is actually a modern drama. It's a modern drama, so it is based on the social background in Russia. Social background in Russia. I think that you can hear me clearly, right? So the, the drama begins with morning. There's a difference between this morning. This morning means crying, Not only crying, but also, yes, madam is the title. Yeah, of course, but yes, ironical. The title is ironic, right? It shows it is ironic that the person who we call the bear, the person who Popova calls the bear, right? She calls him boor. Boor means also a person who is ill mannered and rude. A boor, a boar, right? You are a bear, a monster, a boor, right? So a boor means also an ill-mannered person who is very rude and has bad attitudes, right? The title is also the like that, a bad and ill-mannered, vulgar person, right? He's very rude. So he should have looked at Popova in a sympathetic way, right? First, she says that she is mourning for her husband, for her dead husband, and she doesn't need to pay attention to money matters. Of course, we should be sentimental. We should like think about others, right? How they are feeling. I mean, like, we just can't be selfish. Mironov, in the beginning of the drama, he's really selfish. Popo, of course, that's fair by her side, right? We can't just say that why, how she was very rude, and that's not even her money we are talking here, right? It's her dead husband's money. She could have refused in any way because it's her dead husband's. It's not even hers. So why should she even give the money? There's no need for her to give money, right? So Smirnov should be really respectful towards the women, towards the woman he is talking, right? So he should be really respectful because it's not even her money and the husband has died in debt, not the woman. And now she's crying and she's mourning for her husband. How the hell he can just bash into the house and just ask for the money? Right? Can't do that. That's very ill mannered. Normally we don't do that. Even us, we don't do that. He is a high class person. He's an ex-army officer. He knows things. He knows the society. He has this. He is from the high class. You know that high class gentlemen, they just treat women nicely. They respect women. They used to open the carriage doors. They used to open the doors. They bow in front of women. They kiss their hand. They always say ladies first after you, like that. So that is how they treat women. But here, Smirnov, he treats this woman. I mean, he has spared all the other debtors, right? අනිත් ණයට දීපු අය අතෑරලා ඇවිල්ලානේ එක ගහගන්න ගිහිල්ලා අතෑරලා ඇවිල්ලා but now he is not even leaving her house, right? It's not nice to come into a lonely woman's house by force and stay. That's a bear react. Bears can do that, of course. You know that bear encounters, the bears have come and they have attacked women. Not only women but also men and children at home, right? So bears, of course, they can attack, but he is not even a bear, but he is like a bear. That's why his behavior shows that he is a bear. That is the title, right? Of course, Hajra boys are always like that real man. We are also discriminating men now, right? And yeah, they. I mean, they- of course, they both should have this respect towards the opposite genders, right? Popova should have respect. I mean, we can't just blame Popova, of course, right? She is a little. I mean, she's a young widow who we are talking here, right? She's a young widow and her husband, that's the person to talk. He has cheated on her with many women. So she found a drawer full of love letters. What the hell? I mean, that's so stupid for her to cry even. He doesn't even worth it. He doesn't deserve her, right? And there's some sort of a little problem. I mean, that's actually fine by me. Popova, she's foolishly thinking that punishing herself is the best way to punish the dead husband. She thinks that may his ghost suffer because how he treated me versus now how I treat him. She thinks that his ghost is looking at her and she thinks that he can feel this pain for the way how he treated her. That's very stupid and foolish, right? Yeah, we can say that that's a mental status because you know that the mentality of a person that is undefinable, right? We can't define their mentality, right? So we don't think that she's actually in love with the husband. That is why she's mourning. But she's like even blaming his photo. Aren't you ashamed? You naughty child. Aren't you ashamed? Look at me. I'm mourning. I'm true. I'm faithful. But you didn't. So she's like thinking, showing him how she can be. I mean, like, that's her relief, right? If that brings relief to her unsettled mind, that's okay. She is thinking like that. But anyway, that's foolish to do. Luca, of course, he is the realistic person here, right? He talks the reality. He says that he's asking his mistress to go out, put on some makeup, go out and start a new life with some men, other with another man, right? He's advising her. He says that it's not worth it. He says that my old woman died. I cried for a month. I mourned for a month, and that's enough. ඊට වැඩිය ඕනේ නැහැ කියලා කියනවා, right? So that is his attitude towards his woman. Anyway, that's all. It shows how men think about their women, right? He says that she doesn't deserve it. ඊට වඩා නැහැ. She is not worth it. Of course, we have to move on. Luca is realistic. He says that he states the fact that we have to move on. You have to move on. You can't just keep on thinking like that and ruin your life. He really cares about his mistress, right? Mistress in the sense, මෙතන ස්වාමිදුව කියන අදහසින් පුතේ, not that mistress I'm talking, right? Not that mistress. If you don't know, that's okay. හරිද? තේරුණා නේද? Right? So how? What else is there? Themes? Huh? What are the other themes? So in this drama, the plot develops. It develops curiosity. We can't just predict what will happen, right? In the drama, the curiosity is a good element in the drama. Okay. So if you are asked to write an appreciation for the drama, you can just use the playwright has used curiosity as an element to build up the drama. So towards from the beginning towards the end, the drama builds curiosity. We can, I mean, like, and we think that there's a climax. This drama, it has like two climaxes, right? So we think that there's a climax where the two Popo and Smirnov, they are going to shoot each other, but so that is how the tense race within the hearts of the audience, the reader, right? And when they are reading, okay, now they are going to kill each other. Okay, kill. Popova should live, Smirnov should die. What will happen? So we are like curious. But then suddenly they start kissing. Towards the end, they both start kissing. Just imagine this mental situation of Luca, right? When he comes. Inconsistent, yes, Pute, yes, Moas. Inconsistent. Inconsistent human behavior. Human behavior is inconsistent. It's not consistent, right? It does not go as a pattern. Now you're saying something, and see, this gives a good message to the society. We can't just trust people. That's what it is. We thought Popova will stay till the end of her life, right? Till she dies. She was like that. Till my little heart stops, little heart ceases to beat, I will stay faithful. Maybe her heart died. That's why she's kissing another man towards the end. අර වෙඩි වැදෙන්න ෂුවර් එකටම වෙඩි වැදුන හින්දා තමයි මැරුණා ඊට පස්සේ වෙන ලෝකෙක ඉඳන් තමයි maybe she is kissing. Otherwise like she was like saying I will stay faithful till I die. I don't go anywhere. I don't go out. I won't go out. I won't see anybody. I will wear black and everything. I will think about my husband all day. I won't talk to any man and like that, blah, blah, blah. And then towards the end, she's kissing another man. I mean, like, she didn't even know him, right? So maybe this is like a half an hour act. This was like a half an hour discussion. They just met. They just met few minutes ago. And they almost try to kill each other. And towards the end, she's kissing this man. Like agreeing to marry him. He was like, and this guy Smirnov, he he talked everything about women, right? The romantic creatures, we can't trust women. Oh my god, women, and he was even willing to kill this woman. Okay, he always said the nine. I have rejected 12, the nine has rejected me, and I know everything about women. These creatures, I don't. I hate women. Being around women makes me sick. He was telling that being around women makes me sick, right? And then towards the end, they are kissing. The strange woman he doesn't even know. He came there to ask for the money. Now he doesn't need the money. He's rich. All of a sudden he becomes rich. He doesn't even need the money. See how sudden their emotions change. Fair I got a message. Let's see. Yeah. Yes, Pute, that's it. See? Everything. I mean, like even this theme is applicable to any time period of this world, Bhute. Even in Sri Lanka, the same things happen. You know, if you watch news, you can see the girlfriend kills the boyfriend kills the girlfriend. We will question ourselves, how the hell did they did that? I mean, they were in love. Here they were in love, and the next thing you know that one of them has died because the other one killed the other person. Killed, right? So see, there's a tiny, tiny difference between the love and hatred. So yeah, you have to be really careful. I mean, like we can't just predict human behavior. We don't know what they're gonna do in the next minute, right? So we can't. This drama shows that you can't trust a person. You can't trust their words. How can we trust their words? She was like, she swore. She said that Popova said that she vowed, she swore to stay faithful, and she vowed to stay single till the death of her life. Right? But towards the drama, towards the end of the drama, now she is kissing a man. Yeah, Pute. There are a lot of wow, you mean like two people are fighting and now finally they are kissing? Yeah, sometimes, yeah, of course there can be, right? There can be, of course. Not exactly the very same scenario, but of course there are, right? There we can see that there are some incidents. I mean, like, just look at the politicians, right? In the parliament and the TV, you see that they are arguing, fighting, like killing each other, insulting each other in front of a whole audience, in front of the media. Aru buru au kahora aramewa. But what they do? Ungokkoma yalu only. After all, they are all friends. So that is the same thing, exact same thing here. Happens here also. One time they are arguing and fighting, and the next thing you know, they are in love. Not in love, I mean they are friends. Right? I'm not talking about the love. See, they lie. We can't just trust people. They think that, I mean, like, they show something else. Absolutely correct. See, I told you. So, this drama, the theme, the message given in this drama is also universal. Universal. Are? Make a universal. This can be applicable to anywhere, anytime, any area in the world. So that is what that is that is the talent of the playwright, right? So normally we don't find anything like this in uh, these days, right? We don't find anything. මේ මාව එක එක වෙනව නේද? right? See, normally හරිද? හිතලා බලන්න. Normally we think that අනේ මේ I mean like just imagine you. How about you? Don't you think that your mind is changing? You can't just sit on to a fact, right? One time you are saying this, and the other time, the next thing you know, you have changed it. Yeah, that happens because of from the outside influence you are getting, maybe from the inside influence. Your ideas can change. Of course, the change. Yeah. Oh, really? You're free. You're always constant, right? Okay, very good. So that's really hard to find these days. Right? There. Anyway, that's the talent of the playwright, right? Normally, do you know? Normally, we don't find any good dramas, teledramas, or TV series in Sri Lanka, right? One of the best TV series I have ever watched. Watch this after your exams, Kumbio, right? You must watch it. So, in Kumbio also, you can't predict the future until the end of the drama, the series. You can't predict what will happen. So everything was a drama. Everything was based on a lie. Even here also, the drama, the life is based on a lie. Our lives are based on lies. Right? You can see it clearly through Popova's character. Her life is based on a lie. She was like mourning for her husband. She was worrying about him. Right? She swore that I will wear black till the end of. I'll tell you the exact quote. Yes, wait, give me a second. Yeah, see, I shall never go out. Why should I? My life is already at an end. This is how they say. The stage dramas normally, in stage dramas, you can see the overacting. Normally, they don't naturally act. They have to show their expressions. When they laugh, they have to do like this, right? Or when they cry, they have to do like this. We normally don't do that in real life, but in stage drama culture, the theater, that is completely different. So that is how it goes to the audience. Otherwise, it will be really boring. So if I'm talking like this, if we act naturally, that won't do any good for the audience. So of course, it feels really right when you're acting in front of a camera. That's okay. But in front of real people, and you're acting on a stage with low surrounding facilities, you have to use your voice. Your tone, your expressions should be very sharp and neat. You have to show everything like this. Oh my god, I can't do this anymore. Like that, right? Thank you, Afri. You made my day. So here, see, I shall never go. So this is, I don't know, like maybe this is how Popo must have said this, right? I shall never go out. Why should I? My life is already at an end. He is in his grave, and I have buried myself between these four walls. We are both dead. And he is crying like this. In stage dramas, they do something like that, right? Like Popoa. Thank you, Mos. Yeah, maybe she has done that. See? They also, she uses her words. See, and also with determination, she says, I must ask you not to talk to me about it. You know that when Nikolai Mihailovich died, life lost all its meaning for me. And she must have told like that, right? I vowed, she has vowed. See, I told you, she has sworn. I vowed never to end my days to cease where morning or to see the light. You hear? Let his ghost see how well I love him. Yes, I know it's no secret that to you that he was often unfair to me, cruel, and even unfaithful. But I shall be true till the death and show him how I can love. There, beyond the grave, he will see me as I was before his death. Now she is like that, right? So that is how Popova must have said that. So she is dramatic, over dramatic. She uses her words in a dramatic ways to show that she is dramatic, right? So she says they are just words to her. Maybe she vowed, she swore, but now towards the end she is kissing a man, another man. Thank you, Afrias. I know that you can act. I'm a drama queen. No, I'm just kidding. Um, so that is how we do acting on stage, Pute. So there's always a difference acting on stage and acting in front of a camera. There's a difference. It's like chalk and cheese because you have to use your hand gestures and expressions and everything and the voice. In front of a camera, of course, they have mics and everything. You don't have to shout. You don't have to like shout and scream and all, right? And even in front of a camera, there are stunt actors. So if you can't do something, they always have the stunt actors. මඩවලකට එහෙම පයින්න තියෙනවනම් ඔයාට නිකන් බෑ වගේ නම් you can have a stunt actor for you. So that stunt actor can do that, and but it shows I mean in the final product yeah, it stopped. Give me a second. Wait, Pudi. Right. I know you can hear me clearly. Ari. I see. Now the drama, in the drama, when you are given a question, you have to, have like, write 2 lines from the quotations. You don't have to like paragraphs and everything because the drama is long, the dialogues are long, right? So you don't have to write everything. You don't have to write everything. Just write 2 or 3 lines for the extracts. You have to explain a lot in the drama, right? You can take ideas from outside and you can just see how you think and how this drama can be applicable to today's society as well, right? මම හෙට Twilight of a Crane කතා කරොත් ඔයගලන්ට පුළුවන්ද මේ වෙලාව වගේ? මේ වෙලාව නෙමෙයි කලින් උනත් කමක් නෑ. About like at about 6 නෙමෙයි 7:30 වගේ? නැත්නම් 9 වගේ නැත්නම් 8 වගේ? 8 at about 8. So shall I discuss about Twilight of a Crane? කියන්නද මං කතා කරන්නද? What do you say? Yes, tell me. I think you won't forget today's drama, right? Okay, yeah. So shall I send you the link tomorrow at 8? 8 p.m. is okay, right? What about Dilmi? Afri? Devram? Addane? Karunya? Muas? Muas okay. Apart from the inconsistency of characters, there we can see male domination. Yeah, Puta, very good. Yes, male domination also. That's what Smirnov says. He is discriminating women. He is objectifying women. That is because he thinks that I am the man. Man should do everything. Men fight, not with women. Right? So, yeah, male domination. Because in Russian society back in the days, the social status was, the male dominated the society. Yeah, true. Has even today, of course, we talk about equality and everything, but still, after all, there's always ladies first. And sometimes, the, the bus when you are traveling by public transportation, you are given a seat. They think that men can stand, but the women can't. So if there's a hard work, they always think that okay, you can't do that. Get to side, I will do it for you, right? So they think like that. They think that they dominate the society, but they don't, because we both dominate the society, right? Yeah, I mean, like, why? I can do anything that the men can, right? Anyway, men, can you walk on heels? Moss, can you walk on heels? Oh, nee, ladies are always innocent. Really? That's, you know, very little about ladies, okay? Afri, study with you is very useful. Thank you. Right. So, tomorrow also at 8, let's meet with Twilight of the Crane, right? Eh, that is, like, it's the difficult drama. It's the hard drama because you can't just predict from where these lines are taken, because everything is like same, right? Sudo and Nunsu, the characters, there can be a, I mean, what do you call it? Misunderstanding, not a misunderstanding. There, there can be a confusion about who said this, who said these lines. So, Twilight of a Crane, I will teach you some few tricks how to remember and how to memorize the places where these, Sudo and Nunsu talks, right? So, that is the best part. So, here also the drama, it starts with money, but ends with something else, right? So that is the uncertainty of life. They also are the uncertainty of life. The life is uncertain. Now, Smirnov he doesn't care about the money at all. Anyway, that's good because he got a girl. Maybe he has other intentions, right? Because she is rich and she is a widow. And if he marries her, her money is also his. Maybe he's like that. I don't know. I'm just saying, okay? We can't just judge a book by its cover. Anyway, after all, they both kiss. I don't know whether they have this love at first sight or not, because they started with the bad side. Towards the end, also they like try to kill each other, and after all, they just kiss and they plan to marry. So there's always something is not right. We feel that something is not right in this relationship because they start from a bad side, and they were arguing. And after all, they were trying to kill each other. And then, next thing you know, they are kissing. So there's always something wrong in that play. So I don't know their intentions. Maybe Popo is thinking that, okay, so if I kiss this guy and if I marry this guy, I won't have to pay the money. No, I'm just saying. But still, there's something you have to think about it, because it's not love at first sight. They never looked at each other in a good way. So yeah, there's something you have to think about, right? So now, in which chapter of the novel we face? Okay, Pute, I will uh, I will discuss about the novel also tomorrow, right? Right. So now let me wind up the session, Pute. මම ඔයාලට ඉක්මනට ක්ලාස් එක දැම්මේ 9:30 වෙද්දී I had 5 participants, 6 participants. Anyway, that's really good, right? So see you tomorrow at 8. Good night, children.